Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss how to find the best maritime lawyer in US. Maritime law is the legal field that focuses on the rule and regulation governing issues related to navigable water such as the ocean, river, lake, and stream. It also covers some maritime land-based activity. These include loading and unloading of cargo on ships. If you or the loved one work in the maritime related industry, you need to familiarize yourself with the branch of law. Maritime cases can be particularly complex, and the federal court system usually has original jurisdiction over them. This over time does not mean that it has exclusive jurisdiction. Cases involving boating accident, personal injury, maritime product liability, and cargo damage can be litigated in the state or federal court. Because of the complexities surrounding this type of claim, you need to consult with the best maritime lawyer to ensure that your rights are protected throughout the litigation process. Here's everything you need to know when to hire a maritime attorney and the type of cases they handle. When to hire a maritime attorney. Working on a sea vessel and offshore oil rigs come with its own unique set of risks. People in this industry show up to work every day trusting that they carry out their day-to-day tasks with no incident. If you're one of these people, you would want to know that your employer has done everything in their power to provide a safe working environment for you and your colleagues. If in unfortunate event an accident does happen, you need to retain the services of competent maritime attorney to help you hold your employer accountable for their negligence. You will need to be protected and compensated for any suffering or injury incurred while you're out on the water. Many maritime law cases involve personal injury or wrongful death claim in major maritime disaster and oil rigs accident. Federal law generally governs claims related to seamen and passenger. On the other hand, claims related to land-based employees who work in the maritime industry or fall under worker compensation laws. It's worth noting that for most personal injury claims, it does not matter who's the at fault party was in accident that occurred abroad at sea level. An individual working on the vessel are protected under maintenance and cure right. This ensures that maritime employees get compensation and medical care they need to achieve a complete recovery. Maritime worker injury and compensation. As mentioned above, there are two principal types of maritime worker. The first category consists of individuals who qualify as seamen. Seamen is defined as the employee who spend a substantial amount of their time working as a captain or a crew member aboard a vessel, which could be any type of ship or boat while it's in navigation. The second category of worker consists of maritime employees who work on or near the water. This type of compensation you would be entitled to receive in injury claim depends on which of the two categories the worker you fall in. On the other hand, if you are a seaman, you are not entitled to worker compensation under state law. Instead, you can pursue three different types of compensation as provided for in federal law. You can sue your maritime employee for negligence under the Jones Act. You can sue the vessel owner under the maritime doctrine of the unseaworthiness. You would be entitled to maintenance and cure compensation regardless of who was at fault. If, on the other hand, you're a maritime employee who work on near the water, you would be covered by the Longshore and Harbor Worker Compensation Act. While the federal law may be considered standard worker compensation law, it does not have some fundamental differences. For one thing, it provides significant higher compensation to injured worker compared to what state worker compensation acts offer. The act also provides coverage for workers with substantial or partial or permanent disability. Most state worker compensation act don't. If you suffer an injury in a container ship accident while loading or unloading a cargo, for instance, you could be covered under this federal act. I think the video is getting long, so we'll come back. That was part 1. We'll come back for the part 2 in the next video. Okay, thanks for visiting the channel.